looked down at the dog, and he noticed that the dog was just laying there howling. And the man asked the owner, why does your dog lay there howling like that? And he says, he's got a nail that he's laying on. The man asked the master, well, why don't he get up? And the master said, enough yet. Here's my question to you. How bad does it have to hurt for you to get out of your dead situation? They were discontent. They said, no, we're not staying here no more. But notice also, here's the third thing that you need to consider with them, is that they didn't blame anybody for their condition. Because, you know, we start blaming folk for what they did and what they didn't do about our dead situation, and we allow that to keep us stuck right where we are. I helped somebody this morning. Stop looking around for somebody to blame about where you are. Make up in your mind today that I'm here today, but I'm not going to be here tomorrow. And they had a determination to move forward. They saw the life-giving possibility that we might die, but there's a possibility that we can leave. Now, I got to move, but I got to share this with you. I ain't trying to shout you, but if this shouts you, because it shouted me. But don't miss this. When you read the text, when they move forward to the enemy camp, remember, they went to surrender. They went with their hands up. They went waving the white flag. And in the midst of surrendering, they discovered some wonderful things. Here's what I'm trying to tell you, church. If you really want victories and new discoveries in your life, it first starts with you surrendering. Now, in the text, they surrendered to the enemy. In the text, they were prepared to surrender to the enemy with the hope that the enemy would spare their lives. Wait a minute. If you can have faith to surrender to an enemy who doesn't care for you, who doesn't love you, who's not for you, and have hope that the enemy might spare your life. What do you think would happen when we surrender to a holy God who loves you unconditionally? If you don't get nothing else I'm saying to you today, is that new discoveries and victories happen only after surrendering. You want to see victories? You want to see new discoveries? You need to surrender to God. All to Jesus. I surrender. I got to get you out. I'm taking too long. But let me give you this last point, because we got to move. The point of desperation moved them, motivated them to move. The motivation to move resulted in the delightful discoveries. Delightful discoveries resulted in them being a wonderful witness. Are you in the text with me? The text says after they had